Hello. I think I'm live. Yep, I'm live. Okay. Happy Thursday night. I'm a little early, so I'll hold off for a few minutes and let everybody start to jump on before I get yakking. So, oh my goodness. Long week, long 10 days. I'm a little early, so I don't expect anybody, so let me check. Let's see. Okay, 27. I guess I jumped on way too early. I'll wait. I should clean my office while I'm waiting. Or not. File paperwork. Oh, somebody's joined us. Let me see who it is. If I have to go to my phone to see. And now there's two people I was going to say, and then they're gone. Let's see here. Okay. Hi, who's ever on there? I'm trying to find out who is on. Let me get to the group on my phone because I can never see it. Oh, Melinda. Hey, it is showing me. Hello, hello. How are you? A couple people. Good. I jumped on early, so I just sat here and waited. Hopefully oh, good. My phone's muted. That's a good thing. So I can see comments. Anyway, it has been a long couple of weeks. This is the most busy I've been in 2 years. So I've literally gone nonstop for about 10 days straight, which is a miracle. Because as of, well, for the past 2 years, I've been completely sedentary with surgeries. Hi, Tina. So it's kind of miraculous. They put me on a new therapy and it's working, and I have energy finally for the first time in 2 years, and I'm actually able to get stuff done. And now I'm trying to make up for lost time and get way too much done. So anyway, all right, it's 5:30. My name is Lanita Ellis. I am the head coach, certified hCG coach for Becoming New Again Weight Loss. And we host these Thursday evening live question and answers in the phase 2 and phase 3 protocol recipe groups, original protocol recipe groups, so that people can ask questions and learn about the hCG protocol, or, you know, find out if something's going wrong with their protocol. You know, maybe we can figure out what's going on and help get you on the right track so that you don't waste your time or money, and that you can get the best experience out of your hCG round as possible. So that's why we do the Thursday evening live question and answer sessions. I take questions live. We'll be on for about a half hour to an hour, depends. A lot of times a bunch of people start jumping on later into the call, so we let it ride out as long as we need to for people to get their questions answered. So you can also send your questions to Lanita at Becoming New Again. I think it's, yeah, Lanita at becomingnewagain.com. Let me make sure. Yeah. And during the week, and then I will answer those questions on the live Thursday evening calls. So that's kind of how it works. Becoming New Again Weight Loss is a medical weight loss teleclinic, and how that works is basically we supply hCG, B12, and all hCG related prescription strength hCG, and we use a provider that works with a telemedicine nurse practitioner and writes a prescription, and comes from hCG comes from a U.S. pharmacy in Florida. And so today I posted the purity report and of our hCG, and so we like to, we're an original protocol group. That's our priority. We don't subscribe to any rogue protocols. I myself have lost 70 pounds with hCG protocol, and I've done original and I've done rogue, and I've worked with hundreds of people who have done both. And just over the last several years, it's just been, it's happened time and time again. People that follow the original protocol succeed, and ones that follow rogue protocols end up failing and gaining their weight back. And so that's why we are an original protocol group, and we offer original protocol recipes. And so this is a safe place to come to know that you're going to get information straight out of Pounds and Inches. I mean, there may be a few things where we stray a little bit, but for the most part, like, you know, Bragg's aminos didn't exist, but it works, and it meets the qualifications for being used in phase 2. So as a seasoning, so things like that. But other than that, we follow the Simeon's original 500 protocol, and that way everyone is doing the same thing and on the same dose, eating the same foods, and getting the same results. From the hello, from the Philippines, I think is what you said. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. So anyway, I have a few things to go over tonight before we open it up for questions and answers. My web girl lady, I should call her. She's not a girl anymore. She has been working tirelessly, and bless her heart, doing a great job at rebuilding my website and making it beautiful, and I appreciate her greatly. So when you get a chance, take a look at it, www.hcgwithme.com. It is really coming together, and especially the coaching and consultation page. One of the things that we offer at Becoming New Again Weight Loss is we offer complimentary consultations. If you have questions about the protocol, if your protocol's going south for some reason, you're gaining weight, stalling, you can't figure it out, you're starving, schedule a call, and one of our certified hCG coaches, you'll be able to schedule a call with them, and they'll be able to help you through. We are actually going to be adding a bilingual Spanish-speaking coach here soon that will be able to work with all of you who speak Spanish as your primary language. So we're really excited about that. So let's see. I've recently, last night, changed things around so that I will no longer be accepting private messages through Facebook, and all messaging needs to actually go through the teleclinic, through the Becoming New Again Weight Loss teleclinic. And I will add the link to this. Let me make yourself a note. I'll add the link to where you can contact us. And hi, Heidi. Hi, Monica. Let's see, who did I miss? Anybody else? Anna Gier, I don't know if I pronounced that right. Hi, Tina and Melinda. So anyway, so you'll have to contact the teleclinic, Becoming New Again Weight Loss, Medical Weight Loss Teleclinic, directly through the their Facebook business page. And I'll add the link, like I said, but I won't be taking any more private messages through Facebook. It's just become too consuming, and my husband would appreciate it if I'd get off the phone and spend my evenings with him. And so, as a good wife, I'm going to do that. And you'll be able to contact us during business hours, regular business hours. We are in California, so that's Pacific time. But you can leave a message. You can also, during business hours, we have the chat available now on the website, www.hcgwithme.com. So you can actually go to the website and you can pull up the chat on the lower right-hand corner and chat with someone if you have any questions as well. During business hours, California time, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So there's that, and I'll put that link in there too. Let's see. We did a poll last week or the week before asking about combining. Hi, Blanca. Winter Haven, Florida. Awesome. Hey, yeah, everyone, tell me where you're from. I'd appreciate it. Everyone that's on so far, just kind of type in the comments where you're from, and so we can all know and see where everyone's at. So anyway, we decided not to combine the phase 2 and phase 3 recipe groups because people found that it might be too confusing. And I kind of had a feeling that would happen because, you know, who really wants to see all the yummy stuff that phase 3 people can eat while you're in phase 2? You want to kind of keep your head down and stick to protocol and not be tempted by a bunch of pretty pictures of foods you can't touch. So we're going to keep the phase 2 and the phase 3 groups separate, posting phase 2 recipes in this group, phase 3 recipes in the phase 3 group. And I will post a link for all of you that don't know that we have a phase 3 recipe group, so the P3 group in this tonight, so that you can find that there. Hi, Fabina from California, Los Angeles. Awesome. And Patty is from Illinois. And my kids live down in, well, down in LA, which is big and huge. But my granddaughter lives in, I think she's moving to Cyprus next week, actually. Cyprus, and my son, Garden Grove, I think, Long Beach area. So they're all down there. So anyway, so there's that. Let's see. Okay. So I'm not sure if everyone knows it or, you know. Anyway, we just added a new provider, hCG provider, that we just started working with them about 2 weeks ago, and things are really working amazing. So we're really excited about that. We have, you know, a little bit of different procedure, but not much. So when you order your hCG, and on the thank you page, there is a link to the medical intake form that goes to the nurse practitioner, Christine. And but there's also we're also putting up some other links on that thank you page. You'll have a PDF link to the phase 2 food list, phase 2 original protocol food list, which has all of the calories, so that you can do your calorie counting in phase 2. Also, it has your mixing instructions for mixing your hCG. I'll put a link on there too for you to set up your mixing, schedule your mixing call for those of you that purchase the kits with mixing calls. So that's something that's going to be being added to the thank you page, so that you can download a lot of material to get you started on your protocol. I'm just finishing up an hCG guide that will be added to that page as well, so that you'll have a nice little guide to go by. And let's see, P2 food list, mixing instructions on the thank you page. And last thing on my list is I'm going to, starting tomorrow, because tomorrow's the 1st of June, I'm going to be offering 10% off all of the B12 supplements. So that way you guys can have lots of energy for the summer. So I'll be putting up a coupon code. What's a good coupon code? B12 Summer. All lowercase. B12 Summer will be the coupon code, all lowercase, and that % off any of our B12 products. with or without syringes. So let's see who we've got here. Lisa is from Ontario, and hi Melanie, how are you? So anyway, that's kind of my list of things I needed to go down. Like I said, I need to add a link. Now see, add a link to the Facebook page for messaging, and add a link for the phase 3 group. So I'll be adding those in the comments. So now I am open for questions. Does anybody have any questions? How's everybody's rounds going? Maybe you can put in the comments where you are in your round, how much you've lost, if you're having any challenges, if you're super excited, how many inches you've lost, how many pounds you've lost, things like that. Let me know, let everyone here know. We've got 11 people on, so nice group, so everyone can kind of let everybody know where you're at and how it's going for you. And let me make sure I'm not missing anything, because sometimes on this I don't get everything. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to update everybody on. I'm going to be getting back to adding the phase 2 recipes. I haven't added a few. I haven't added any for a week or so. I've been trying to get the guide and the website and everything cleaned up. So let me see here. That has, okay. Okay, no questions. So we're kind of like, oh no, what do we talk about here? As you know, I had an issue. Let's see, as you know, I had an issue with all the fats in keto. Yes. Melinda and I talked, and she actually had some issues with doing keto. And I know exactly, this is for phase 3. She started doing keto in phase 3 and started having, just her body wasn't enjoying all the fats from keto. So, you know, keto is not not for everybody. And so we're switching it up to go more of a low carb instead of a keto. I myself, I can't do keto. My body just doesn't like all the fats. And so low carb is better for me in phase 3 as well. So, you know, keto is not the answer for everybody. It works great for everybody, or for some people, but not for everybody. Loria from Texas, you bought your hCG from another site. Will I still coach you? Absolutely. And I actually have where you can get a, if you haven't mixed your hCG already, some people buy offshore hCG and all they get is just a vial of hCG, and they don't get any instructions, nothing. And so I actually have, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Loria. I have mixing kits, and I have mixing calls for people who purchase their hCG other places, so that, you know, I know, so you know that you can mix your hCG correctly and not waste the money you just spent. So on the link, I'll put the link for the coaching, and there's a place that you can actually, it's a complimentary consultation call, or there's two. So there is what we call a discovery call, and it's complimentary, and you can call and we can just kind of go through what's going on and what's the best plan of attack for you. And then we also have what we call a strategy call, and a strategy call is for those who are either in the inner circle, which is a paid for group coaching group, and you get, you know, a few phone calls with an hCG coach, and we go through, you know, keeping, you know, getting you ready for phase 2, or getting ready for phase 3, getting ready for phase 4, or any challenges that you've got going on. And we call that a strategy session, because we want to strategize to make sure you're going into things just right, so that you don't waste your money or your time, and you get the best experience and lose the most amount of weight that you can. So I will put the link for the coaching and consultation, Luria, in the comments. And you can schedule a call with me and we can get things set up for you. Okay. Fabina, it's so hard to keep 500 calories with a husband who likes to eat and drink. Yeah, it is. Man, that is tough. But you have to realize that you're doing this for yourself. And shame on him. He really should be a little bit kinder and more supportive of you, but they aren't always. And especially if husbands have seen us try a bunch of different things, sometimes they think, oh, here she's just doing something else. And, you know, they're not going to give it a whole lot of credit until they actually see the weight really dropping off of you. So, you know, one thing that really helps is just staying motivated by getting on that scale every day and seeing the weight drop off. Fabina, I don't know if you're cheating or not. And if you're going over 500 calories, you are. But I want to, you know, to let you know that not following the protocol, so basically going over the 500 calories or eating anything that's not on the protocol list, actually does a lot of damage, not just to your weight loss, like, oh, you'll stall or you won't lose as much, but it actually disrupts the resetting of your hypothalamus and resetting of your hormones, and you actually end up gaining the weight back. So I really can't stress it enough that it sucks that he's not supporting you and he's, you know, eating and drinking in front of you and it's tempting for you. But if you could get it in your head that if you do this right, you'll get the weight off, you'll reset your hypothalamus, and you'll keep the weight off. But if you cheat or you eat things that aren't, you know, if you don't eat things that, if you eat things that aren't on the protocol or eat more than 500 calories, you're setting yourself up for failure and gaining the weight back. So, you know, and if you need help, like I said, I'm going to put that coaching and consultation link in there, and you can set up a call and we can kind of set up some strategies of how to help you work around what you're dealing with. Blanca, plan to start soon with injections. Can use some of the materials to learn more about. Yeah, you know what, Blanca, what I'll do also, I'll post a link to my tips bundle. I have a tips bundle, and it's awesome because in it has loading information. It has everything to get started. It has a getting started checklist and everything to help get you started. And so, and I don't know if you've already purchased your injections or not, but we do offer really great deals. We have really great packages for our injections, Blanca, at the teleclinic. So post link for tips. And round 1, phase 2, day 6, woke up to a 5-pound loss on Tuesday. Dang, good for you. I've done the protocol previously a few years ago with drops, and I'm doing injections this time. Oh, Patty, I'm so happy to hear you're doing the injections this time. Yeah, drops a few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, they actually had real hCG in them. Unfortunately, the FDA made them take the hCG out of their formulations. So doing drops nowadays with the 500 protocol is extremely dangerous because there's no hCG to protect your lean muscle mass. So congratulations, 5-pound loss on Tuesday. Yay. So fantastic. Great job. I'm glad you're in the group. Glad to have you here. Hi, Areda. So hello from New York. Hola. And she is in phase 2. And hi, Davetta. And let's see, New York. Phase 2, day 6, down 6 pounds. Awesome. Congratulations. Great job, Patty. Total down 7 pounds. Fantastic. Next Friday, you will have ankle surgery. Should you stop the injections? Fabina, there's so many questions that I would have to ask you to find out the best way. Honestly, when I post the link for the consultation, get on the phone. Let's see. I normally don't work on Fridays, Fabina, but I'm going to be traveling tomorrow afternoon, evening. Where are you from? I think you put in there where you're from, because I would really like to help you, but okay, great. You're from California. Excellent. Let's set up. I will contact you, and about setting up a call for tomorrow, because that way we can get you all set up for your surgery, because it really depends on how many days you've already been on the protocol, how many days you have left, if you've been cheating. There's lots of things that would help me to better advise you on how to move forward with your ankle surgery. What kind of physical activity do I recommend? Dr. Simeons in Pounds and Inches basically said, don't start any new activity. And we have to realize that he was talking about people back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. And especially in the 50s, 40s more so, people did more manual labor, but in the 50s, women especially did not do a whole lot of manual labor. And so, Gloria, I don't recommend anything more than, you know, a 30-minute walk every day. There's a lot of reasons why Dr. Simeons didn't want you to exercise in phase 2. One, with 500 calories, you're not getting enough calories to sustain physical activity. I mean, like aerobics or weightlifting or things like that. You know, stretching would be good. Light yoga, Tai Chi, things like that would be good. But anything like aerobics or, you know, weightlifting, your body, you're not consuming enough calories to sustain that. And we're trying to reset hormones, our hypothalamus, you know, and when you exercise, your body actually produces hormones. It releases hormones, and those are the ones we're trying to get to reset. And so you're kind of causing chaos. And also, when you do physical activity, you break down muscle. You know, part of, you know, building muscle and breaking down muscle. So, you know, you work out, you have the lactic acid, you get sore, your body sends fluids to that area to heal it. So you've got water weight gain. And then on top of that, you've got muscle weight gain. And so it really is, you know, contrary to what we're trying to do in phase 2. So, you know, light stretching, yoga, Tai Chi, and walking is really the only activity I recommend in phase 2. All right, that's it. No more questions. So I'm making my notes so that I can actually read them and follow up on them. I'm going to contact Fabina, call tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to be traveling up to Northern California, Fabina, so in the afternoon, so we can have a conversation while I'm driving and get you on track before your ankle surgery. And that's that. Links, tips. I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm going to take care of everything here. Anybody else got any questions? Hey, Terrence. Terrence is one of our admins, and Areda is one of our admins as well. So, and I just, everyone give them a round of applause, because they are awesome and they saved my life and helped me out so much in taking care of this group. You know, we're getting close to 5,000 people in this group, and you know, I started it several years ago, and it just it's an amazing group. We have awesome people. We've got excellent admins who are completely committed to the protocol, to the original protocol, and know it well and have done it. And, you know, that's the one nice thing about all of our admins, is that they've all done the protocol and have been successful at it. So they're able to give really, you know, good advice and help you keep people on track. You got the medication, but I'm kind of nervous about starting the process, Jenny. Yeah. You supposedly, I'm assuming you got injections and you're nervous about starting that, and then probably also nervous about jumping onto a 500 calorie diet. So, hi Jenny, and welcome. I'm not sure if you heard that I'm going to be posting a link where you can set up a call with me. It's complimentary. There's no charge for it. We're going to be adding some coaches. So, but currently your call will be with me, and I can actually help walk you through getting started. And there's going to be a link, and it's called it's the Becoming New Again Weight Loss Tips Bundle. and it has a getting started checklist, loading shopping list, loading sample meal plans, and things like that. So pounds and inches has a lot of things in there to help you get ready. Most important thing for starting the process, and I'm actually, I'm really glad to actually have someone who hasn't started the process, find us, because we can help you get around, or not fall into a lot of pitfalls that, a lot of times the people that find us are ones that are struggling and have been given bad advice, wrong doses, the wrong protocol information, foods that they're not allowed. And so, we do a lot of fixing protocols. So it's really nice to find someone like yourself who hasn't started yet, so we can get you started off correctly, because we've got years and years of experience between all of us. And like I said, we've all been successful in losing our weight with hCG. So weight loss apocalypse. Yes. Excellent read. It's really good for post hCG. Once you've gotten the weight off, really good read about, getting your head right with your relationship with food and food addiction. Another one, I haven't read it yet, but Carolyn, one of our admins, and she's not with us tonight, she's got something going on, she recommends it highly. It's called Feeding the Hungry Heart. And so, and it's the experience of compulsive eating. So, those of us that have had challenges with compulsive eating, this is, let's see, the inside of food binge is dark, deep and dark. And that's, the thing that what's her name? With weight loss, Robin with weight loss apocalypse. She's real big on, getting people healing, getting past in your brain with food addiction and binging and poor health, poor food relationships. So it is an excellent book. So let's see. So Jenny, with you, like I said, I'm going to be posting the tips link, and you just sign up for it. Basically, you're signing up for the mailing list, and you get the tips link, and then you'll get also, like, anytime I send out any specials, or our newsletter, or blogs about different things about Facebook, about hCG. Like I just put a blog out about appetite suppressants with phentermine, and how bad it is for the hCG protocol and for your body. And I have a blog about cheating, and so we've got some great blogs about hCG. So that will be added there, and then we can get you started. So you've got everything, you just need to start, which is a great place, and we'll get you ready to get on track. So let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 6 o'clock, so my time. Anything else? Anybody else got any questions? If not, it'll be an early night. Looks like no. And then as soon as I close it and end it, and then a bunch of people come on and ask questions. So anyway, I'll just wait for a few more seconds here. I don't know that there's anything else that I can think of to share. Nope. I don't think there's been so much going on. So I'm gonna be on The Price is Right. That's where I'm going this weekend. I'm going up to spend some time with my aunt and my nieces, and we're going on The Price is Right. So that should be fun. And last weekend I was traveling, and I painted this. My auntie is one of those paint night instructors where you go to a restaurant and you have fun and you paint, and so that was the painting there. So Ashley, hi, okay, I got the package. Okay, so you've had the package a week, and Jenny, and then Ashley, you've got one more round to go, so these are good reminders. Awesome. How much have you lost, Ashley? And how many rounds have you done? Thank you, Tina. You know, I did one once before with one of her classes, and it was horrible. It was so hideous. Um, but this one I liked, and I'm going to put it up in my office here somewhere because it's very calming and soothing and peaceful. Probably put it up on the wall right in front of me. I mean, it's definitely not a professional painting, but it was fun to go and do it, and with my aunt and my nieces. So let's see. You just read an article about the sweet leaf drops that said there's an ingredient called. Really? Let me grab that in the sweet leaf. And it's interesting because it's not listed in the ingredients. Perilla. So I'm going to do some research on that. And I find it hard to believe that it would cause, well, depending on what kind of issues. What kind of issues did they say? Because, I mean, it doesn't cause issues with weight loss because, I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people are using it. So you want to do, Donna, you want to do one of the paint nights? You know what? It's so fun. In fact, she does private events, and so I'm thinking about having her come up and do some private events. So do a private event for some of my friends and family. Ashley, you lost 65 pounds down in 3 rounds. Excellent. Good for you. Went from 217 to 155. That's phenomenal. That's kind of like what I did. I went from, well, my top weight was 225, but when I started hCG, I was 206, and then with loading went up to 212. And then I got down to 142. But I'm not 142 anymore. I've gained some weight. So, in fact, recently I've gained a lot of weight. Well, for me, you know, in our brains. I had gallbladder surgery in December, and they actually put me on some new medication, which is making me feel really good. It's given me tons of energy, but I've been putting on weight ever since I've been using it. So I'm having a little bit of a time in my head deciding what's more important, having energy and being able to function and live with an extra couple of pounds, or, yeah, my mind is like freaking out about the weight. So, and I'm not in a position to do hCG physically physically right now. So you're 5'7" and 43 years old. Awesome. That's, 155 for 5'7" is excellent. You're doing great. Said it's a humectant and causes gut. Well, now there we go. That actually could, you know what? I'm going to look into that, because the last thing I want to do is lead people down a road of gut issues, since that is what I've been dealing with for the past 2 years. In fact, when I come home from this weekend, I'm actually going to be starting a gut health program, because that's been my issue. I've got a major, I've had 5 abdominal surgeries in the past 4 years, and my gut is a mess. And so I'm going to be starting a gut health program, a cleanse, a restore, and a detox next week. And so I'll be reporting in with you guys on how it's going. But that's interesting about the sweet leaf, is it could cause gut issues, because I have serious gut issues, and I use sweet leaf every day in my coffee creamer. So that might be something to look into. Thank you, Melinda, for letting us know about that. So I will do some research. So you want to get down to about 15, 20 more pounds for your 20th anniversary. Nice, Bora Bora. Awesome. Fantastic. Fantastic. How'd you do in phase 3? Sounds like you've done really well. Yes, Melinda's lost 19 pounds, and she's doing great in phase 3, except for too much fat. So we're moving to a low carb instead of a keto protocol for Melinda, so that in fact, she started losing too much weight. And so she's actually got to eat a little bit more to be able to put some weight back on, because she lost down below her 2 pounds, the 2 pound limit in phase 2. So, all right. Well, I am just so excited and happy. You guys are doing amazing. And for those of you that are having challenges, be sure to sign up with a phone call with us, and we'll get you on the right track, because, you know, you've spent time and money, and, you know, we all understand what it's like to be overweight and be miserable with our bodies and need to get it off, want, you know, different people, it's different. Some people get, you know, some of us have to get it off because we've got health issues, and others just want to get it off because they don't like the way they look. But regardless, it's hard. And so I'm glad you're here, because this is, you know, hCG does work, and the original protocol works well to reset your metabolism. Let's see. You did perfectly in phase 3. Fantastic. Good for you. Isn't that awesome when it works? You know, and it's exciting. You go into phase 4 and you start slowly adding back healthy carbs, and you realize, oh, well, I'm not gaining. This is amazing. So, and you can actually live life normally again. So, Jenny, how will you get the information? I am going to be putting the links in the comments of this. Actually, what I'll probably do is go up and edit. So after I publish this video, this live video, right now it just says Becoming New Again, Weight Loss Thursday Evening Live. What I'll do is I will edit that and put the links in there. There'll be a link to contact us through the business page. There's going to be a link for the phase 3 group, for those of you going into phase 3. I'm going to do a link for coaching and consultation. Jenny, and that'll be the one you want to do. And then I'm going to put a link in there for the tips, and you'll want to do that. Click on that and sign up for the tips too. And I think, and then I'm going to be putting in the information about the B12, B12 with Mick, all the B12 supplement summer sale. With B12 Summer as the coupon code to get 10% off. My supplier just messaged me today, and he's like, you want to do a sale? Give 10% off. And I'm like, absolutely. So I always love to save you guys money. So we'll have that. And if you guys have any questions about B12 with Mick, the lipotropic fat burner, I have great options, and if you have any questions, you can sign up, you know, and I have a sheet on the benefits of it and how they help, and then you can also sign up for a call, and I can, you know, go over, you know, how it would work for you, because you do have to inject with a larger needle, and some people can't do that. Some people do just well with the little needle, but they can't do a larger needle because it has to go into the muscle. So the diet definitely helps you to know what works for your body and what doesn't. Yes, down to exactly the foods. Yeah, you know what? It's so true. I mean, through all of this, I learned that I can't do dairy. Dairy really messes my gut up. And so, and it was from elimination and then adding it back and realizing, you know, and so Ashley, it's awesome that you took this and decided to make a lifestyle change with it. It's not just a diet. It's not just losing weight. It actually is, you know, changing your life to live healthier from here on out. And so congratulations, great job. The code for the 10% off on the B12 Blanca is going to be B12 Summer. So B12SUMMER, all lowercase. And I have to go set it up, so it's not ready yet. Hey there, Miss Carolyn. You're doing around with B12 and Mick makes a, yes, doing around with B12 and Mick makes a tremendous difference. But even if you're not on hCG right now, if you're in phase 3 or phase 4, or, you know, you're not doing around, B12 just really helps. The B12 and Mick. Mick helps to mobilize the fat and helps your liver to process the fat. And B12 gives you lots of energy. So Areda is doing the hCG with B12 from our new provider, and she said it makes her feel amazing. She has such amazing energy. So she's been, you know, going to bed later and getting up earlier and a lot more productive. And she really thinks it's from the B12 and the hCG. So she's pretty excited about that. So I will be setting all that up. In fact, make myself a list, put it on my list, set up sale, and then I'll email it out to everybody that's on our email list. And when you like sign up for the tips bundle, you get put on the email list. So if any of the things you sign up for, you'll be put on the email list, so that anytime we have a special or a sale, it will go out to you and you'll see what's coming up. And then, like I said, you also get blogs and stuff like that. So I'll set up the sale and then email it out to everybody that signed up on the list. So anything else from anybody? And if not, I can let you guys go for the evening. I've got gonna go. I hear my husband's come home. He's out there doing something, so I'll go make dinner for him. And I need to take pictures of it, but I made a mock potato salad yesterday. Oh, sorry for you P2 people, with cauliflower. So I'm going to get into the phase 3 group. It was really good. It is really good. It's in my fridge. So I'll be having some of that with dinner tonight. So, all right, if there's nothing else, no other questions, I hope I got everybody's question. If not, I always read back through these and catch anything that I've missed, and I will do some research on the sweet leaf and that added ingredient, because if getting rid of that will help my gut feel better, I am so not going to use sweet leaf anymore. And then we'll have to find a better stevia product. So you got the green light for your liver problems to start around. Awesome. Oh, fantastic. Yay, yay. So good. Contact me, Donna. I'm going to be putting the link in there. Contact me through the business page and about your new round. So, and I'm glad that your liver problems are good. You missed it. Alina, yeah, we are just wrapping up, but it will be available for you to watch it and to go back and watch everything. And like I said, I'm going to be adding links and stuff, so you'll be able to see what we all talked about. Unless you have any questions, you are so welcome, Melinda. Thank you. It's really nice, our conversation today. I really enjoyed talking to you. And thank you for the sweet leaf thing. I'm totally freaking out about it now. My mind is racing a million miles an hour, trying to figure out that whole sweet leaf thing. So I'll be doing some serious research and looking for an alternative if we have to, because stevia is really important on hCG, because there really isn't a healthier alternative for a sweetener. So yeah, Alina, you'll be able to go back and watch everything. And yeah, normally these run, well, depends on where you're from. I'm in California, so right now it's like 6:14. We normally start at 5:30 California time, 6:30 Mountain time, 7:30 Central time, and 8:30 Eastern time. So, and it's usually on Thursdays. I've been really bad about putting up letting people know. Unfortunately, I get halfway through my day on Thursday and went, oh my God, I haven't let anybody know. Okay, so it's late for you over there. So in New York, it's 8:30 your time is when we start. So, but I will try to remember to let people, put the reminder post up on the days that we're having it, but usually it's every Thursday. We might go to every other Thursday through the summer because people are busy and traveling and stuff. So I'll do a poll, see if people want to go every other Thursday during the summertime. So happy June tomorrow, a new month. So, and maybe some people are starting new protocols or new rounds tomorrow. So let us know how you're all doing. And I'm going to let you guys go and go cook my husband some dinner. And then I'll come back and I'll update the top with all the links that I said that I would post in there. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for your participation in the group and in tonight's live. And I will be talking to you in the group. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week. Bye.